Hello, everybody. Check, check, check. Using the new microphone. Checking the new microphone. Oh my God. Sounds good and loud. Good and loud. Good and loud. Good and loud. Hello? Hello, me? Okay, it sounds like I'm in a bit of an echo chamber, but you know. I like before when I was able to just like put my little headphones in and not have to like have the mic out. And at some point I'd like to get to where I'm just like talking with my mic. I have a very fancy mic. And my son is a bit past yelling and screaming when he's going to bed. So maybe I can start using it again. The only catch is like my window's open, so if like a loud car drives by, you know, you're gonna have to deal with that. My Logitech G933 headset is extremely good at blocking out background sounds. But now you'll hear things like this. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. You probably hear me typing, is what I should have said, rather than actually typed, you know. Okay, what are we doing tonight? Tonight. Let's go to Notepad. What is going on tonight? What did we do last night? Burgo and Walker House published GM's Guild Tales Tavern. We did that. We did it. We did all these things. The only thing we did not do was the Reddit post, which maybe I'll do tomorrow. Let's get that. You know, I'll do tomorrow, probably. Whoa, what's up, Hollow? So tonight, review ADV4 system Ziggurat PDF. And so we got our first batch. I mean, I can show you all. We can review the review Incarnate Maps if you want to see what the progression looks like from like their initial idea. There's no audio from that notification. Probably something to check off stream. I heard it. I probably just turned it off. My guess. When one of the sound alert. Stream track. Sound alerts. We can test it. We can test it real quick. Sound alert. It should be turned on. Mic, sound alert. Log in. Doot and doot and doot doot. Bit and bit and boop boop. Streamer login. And there's no harm in taking a moment to test it now. That was the fox, right? Test in browser source. Did you hear that? Man, that's fucking loud. You do not hear that? I see it on my thing. I see it actually making a sound. Why it's not coming through? I am not sure. I mean, I'm seeing the audio pop up. Yeah. Oh, I'll just redo the browser source thing again. Sometimes that helps. I don't know either. Excuse me, I use something else. Copy. Okay, browser source copied. Sound alert. Properties. Source. Close. I see the graphic and I fucking hear it. You don't hear my music? But you hear me? Oh. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Basically, when you do the recording, there's one audio track that should have all of them turned on. So like all this stuff that I want to actually have show up on the stream in audio, I need to have turned on here. Do you see the chat box? You should see the chat box, right? Alert box. These I think should all actually be turned on one. Now you hear the music. Okay, so everything needs to be turned on one. I want my... This should be... I need to have more of these, that's why. 6. Give me 6. Oh, I can't change them. Fuck, I can't change them while it's live. Okay, so the recording for this is going to be all borked. I don't give a fuck. Come back to it later. What's going to happen is my microphones are not going to be able to be on their own track like I want them to be. So I could move... What if I just move music to 4? And then I have my microphones on 2. Really, it's just important to have my microphones separated from everything else. Basically. Oh, except these. They don't have audio though, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Thank you, Hollow. Okay, so tonight we can review the Incarnate Maps if you want to. Then it's on basically game ready Argindrasol. And then yes, I'm procrastinating on announcing Burgo and Walker to Reddit. Because I don't know, it requires so much attention and focus when like publishing something to Reddit so that I don't fuck it up. That it just gives me anxious. Makes me anxious. Things are going all right. Things are going well. Been a little stressed lately. I start my new job on the 17th. The house, our downstairs drain broke, and so they tore out all the crap again in the house. So that's been kind of like a nightmare, but the adjusters and all that stuff have been taken care of, and all the Home Depot quotes and measuring, and they ripped the walls out, and then it stank really bad, so they had to come back twice because there's just something like they missed water somewhere. Something somewhere was still wet and gross. And so they had to come out twice. And like I had to like tell them like, look, something smells. And their response was like, yeah, we work with sewage all the time, so we can't really like smell it anymore. And it's like, well, send someone out that can smell sewage, please. Like, you know, this is very frustrating. There really is a smell. For real. Oh, which one is this? Is the most recent? Version 4. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're taking a look at the adventure. Tier 2. I like that. That's good. Talespire ready. I like this font. Its design allows for easy addition to any campaign. Are you dead, music? Are you dead now? YouTube, hello? Come on. I need to make a YouTube video that is just like, why does YouTube music suck so much? Why is it so garbage? So fucking slow for like no reason. Give me Winamp. This song's just gonna lag now, isn't it? This song's gonna lag. Blah 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 blah. 3D map. And this adventure is Sewer Ziggurat, created by Heimdallr. Well, Talespire, hope you enjoy it. Well, it's Heimdallr and Princess Popcorn. You provide us further support. Join our Patreon. This needs to fucking change, dude. Purchase Talespire from our online store. Then yeah, join our mailing list. 5e Adventures. Okay, then we have our advertisement page. I don't like the word out and then hour next to one another. Just me. How are you doing, Hollow? How's life? Adventure overview, Hook's arrival, defending the temple. Wait. Okay, so this is wrong. This is from our where should I wait? Where do I put comments in here? Oh, I think our legal stuff actually needs, wait. Table of contents legal? What's happening here? Okay, so I need to add a comment. Add a sticky note. Can I highlight it and add a comment? Edit text. Add note to replace text. I just want to make a, is it a sticky? Do I just do a sticky here? Yoink. Boop. Legal probably shouldn't be here. Probably shouldn't be here. Boop. Okay. Free adventure. Okay, we've got like what, you know, table of contents will be here. TOC. We're on the wrong page. And this is like in general the TOC. Whoops. TOC needs revised. TOC needs updated. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to do that. I mean, really, you have to do it in the Google Doc. Update the table of contents, and it should automatically do it. Adventure overview. The party descends in the sewers below. Need to stream more and do marketing for my Patreon. The MZ4250 model of open source may be shooting myself in the foot. Welcome to my world, Hollow. How do you balance altruism and giving things away for free with actually trying to make it, you know, worth your time? It's a huge struggle. I 100% Hollow want to work with you to make a desktop application for when I'm running the Dungeon Sports stream that monitors. I want a desktop app that monitors Twitch chat, so when someone like donates 100 bits, it'll change the water level to maximum in Talespire, right? And then when they donate something another 100 bits, it'll reduce the water level to nothing in Talespire. Like, so, but I want it to be a proprietary, you know, like binary app on my Windows machine. I want to do that. And I think that's the ticket. Right. And as I told you before, I would give you fucking 25% of the proceeds, you know? You have to be a producer and have low content freebies. Production is the only way to make money. I expect you know this, but are looking for a support role versus a producer role. So I want to be a producer. That's what I want to do. Right? As the music fucking kicks the fuck in. What is Right As Game? Yes, exactly. Like Right As Game. That is what Devin Nash says. Devin Nash says you provide, free, really highly valuable stuff that helps a lot of people. And then as you get into more specialized content, then you ask people to pay for that. And, there's a whole funnel thing. He has a really awesome YouTube video. He has so many useful YouTube models for this. And at this point, I've produced a shit ton of free stuff. And now I need to find a way to balance my free stuff with my not free stuff. And it's just a matter of practice, really. We're going to have 2 upcoming Kickstarters. So we're going to finish our 5th adventure. So here's my plan. ADV4 is going to go out on the current Patreon. We are then going to change our Patreon structure such that people only pay money when we produce. So our 5th adventure is going to be under that new model. So already we're going to be kind of ahead of the curve there. Additionally, after we finish it, we're going to do a Kickstarter that's basically like, hey, we finished our 5th adventure. It's normally $5. Pledge on the Kickstarter to get it for $3. You know what I mean? And then just have it be like a 2-week Kickstarter where we just, if you want our adventure for $3, come get it for $3. And then it goes to $5 after that. And hopefully that'll work. We'll see. But yeah, it sounds like Hollow. It sounds like you want, more of a support role. Like I would be the producer and like, I'd be happy to give you 25% of whatever fucking money we get through that desktop app, but I do want it to be proprietary. And it is pretty specialized, right? Like Code Miko's not fucking sharing her shit with people. Dude, Right As Game, I would love to. I would love to talk to anybody about their ideas or how I could be doing this better. But Code Miko, my music isn't streaming. Oh, dude, this music is fucking banging. Why is the music not streaming? Music is so fucking good right now. I'm gonna reset this track. Music's not streaming? Why is my music streaming? No. Hollow hears the music. You want me to turn it up? I'm happy to crank this up. This is a great fucking track. Here, I'll start the track. Damn, it's a good one. Yeah, I'm happy that the problem is just audio balancing. Fuck, that's easy. But yeah, so Code Miko, she created her whole VTuber thing in the Unreal Engine, and she wrote it all. Like, she created that whole level and program and all the integrations herself. I mean, Code Miko's fucking... Dude, she's so good. Time's calling me. Don't call me, dude. I'm on stream, man. Oh, wait. Maybe that's on purpose. Hang on. I gotta... Time's calling me. Although I don't know if he can hear me. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? One sec. One moment. Shit, he can't hear me. Voice and video. Hang on. Input device is Yeti. Hello, can you hear me? You can hear me now? Okay, cool. You're on stream, by the way. I don't know if they can hear you though. Hollow, can you hear Haim? Oh, wait. Try now. Say something now.
Hello.
Okay. According to my meters, they can hear you.
But okay. How are you doing? I was just calling to catch up a little bit before calling it a night.
Oh, okay. Did you want to go through the PDF?
Oh no, I don't have time for that tonight.
You don't have time? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm going to go through the PDF. I've already found a couple things that are just like The footer labels are a little wonky, and
No,
like
that,
the
no, yeah, the second you said, I found something, because I was like, oh no, yeah, the footers are still not right.
yeah, the footers and like the table of contents. I haven't even got to the content yet. So
Oh yeah, no, I haven't generated a new table of contents. I don't want to do it until we're done.
yeah,
It's just it's a placeholder
yeah,
at this point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we can still do that. I got called in to work, but I don't start until noon.
I have a lunch meeting at 10:30.
Okay, we can
You
do a
want to
real short
do
one.
early? You want to do like 9?
We could do like 9:30.
Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, if the meeting's like 10:30 to like 11 or something, or no, 10:30 to 12.
Yeah, I have to be there. I have to be in Newport at 12.
Okay.
So, right. Enjoy. I hope you like it, and I'll work on it again this weekend.
All right, hey, take care, man.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, now I'll turn the music back on. Welcome, everybody. I'm Indy Evengund. I'm usually doing things in Talespire. I hope I didn't just fucking... YouTube music. Hello, PSA. YouTube music is garbage. There we go. Okay, so yes, I'm Demon Gun. This is a 5e adventure PDF that Haim and I are working on. Mainly Haim's doing it, and I'm just providing a little bit of feedback. Just to show you something fancy, here is our Ginvis Holt from Curse of Strahd made in Talespire to catch your interest and maybe convince you to hang around the channel. I'm not always looking at PDFs, but I'm always rocking out to really fucking good music. Feel free to follow the channel if you want to see us make progress. Yo, so we're having a conversation right now. Man, am I just like fucking caffeinated? So right now we're kind of having a conversation about balancing free content with paid content when you're producing stuff. And Hollow Fox, who's in the chat right now, is an incredibly prolific programmer and has made a ton of Talespire plugins for free out of the kindness of his heart. And he's kind of at a point, maybe, or maybe I'm putting words in his mouth, where he'd actually like to make some money off of it. But how do you do that without pissing everybody off, basically, where people expect your shit to be free and suddenly you ask for money? Right As Game is asking me what kind of projects that I'm working on right now, and also he has a perspective on CodeMiko, which I would love to talk about CodeMiko's business model and how she's doing her thing. But yes, CodeMiko's product isn't basic; it's entirely personality, right? It's here's his personality, whereas I like to produce a product. Like, I'm here on Twitch just to bring awareness to where I really want you all to go, which is to Patreon. At Patreon, I can provide you with 5e adventure PDFs and other things of like that's like tangible, right? Like, you give me money and I hand you a PDF, and it's like your PDF forever. Thank you very much for purchasing my product. I hope you really like it. I hope you like the quality, and I hope you'll buy from me again. Versus being a full-time like entertainer, where it's like show up and watch me say really controversial things and do YouTube video responses or something like that. So I'm here funneling y'all to where I can provide you with real value. So the thought that I have in the future is basically doing kind of like a Dungeon Sports Arena stream, and where it'd be more like CodeMiko, where people could pay money and they would see things happen in the game. Like the water level would rise, or maybe a monster would get really big, or I don't know. Basically have it be very viewer interactive, where we're all kind of playing like a sports ball D&D thing that's kind of fun. And HoloFox as a programmer could help me with the tools that would make that happen, in the same way that CodeMiko made all of her Unreal Twitch bits stuff a reality. Yeah, there you go. That's the last like 20 minutes. You could do a personality channel based on RPGs. I can't stand most D&D streams. I'd watch you because I'm pragmatic. So Right As Game, I don't want to run a D&D stream. Like, I I've thought about it. My friends whenever we go play disc golf, we talk about it for like 3 hours at a time, where it's like, man, it'd be fun to run a D&D game. But the difference with running a D&D game on stream is like, it's all about entertainment. It's so much fucking work, like to produce that. So even Princess Popcorn, Donovan was like, I'd love to doing that. I would never want to plan it. And there's the writing of the story. There's the getting people who are very entertaining and good at improv and have cool personalities and like all this stuff, and then figuring out it's just so much fucking work. Not gonna lie, it's just too much work. So what I would like to do is with the Dungeon Sports stream, where they're all kind of one shots, you know, where it's like fun, cool events happen. There's like a season, maybe people get points and stuff. But we don't have to worry so much about the like a high level, entertaining, overarching story with a bunch of super charismatic people. I just don't have it in me to do an actual campaign to the quality that I would demand. Right? Yeah, writing a video scripting tool for Talespire, put it behind a paywall to make more professional video. So I mean, they already have a video sequencer in Talespire. They just need to fucking finish it. Oh, but if they finish the sequencer, if you made a program hollow that had templates in it, you know what I mean? Oh, what the fuck is this? I could use this shit. I just feel like your vision for a film is lost in translation. Hey now. Fuck yeah. I like that idea, Hollow. Hey, what's up, SimCity? So back to the PDF for a little bit while my brain ruminates on those kinds of things. But hey, Right As Game, I would love to pick your brain on that kind of thing. Like, especially, I mean, even if you're not in the industry, but if you have thoughts about that or any kind of experiences, I would love to do, I mean, I don't know if you ever want to be on stream, but literally do a stream where like I ask you questions. Like, did you see my interview? Did you see my interview with Snail Dice from Mammoth Factory? I don't know that anybody did. I think the YouTube version is better, but that was a fun stream. I thought. I just interviewed him. I was like, dude, how did you get to where you are? Tell me about it. And here's the thing about what Snail Dice is doing with Mammoth Factory. Super high quality PDFs written by, you know, basically a person who writes for a living. 3D models by a guy who's like a professional. He did like the DC action figures and shit. You know, play tested adventures, you know, an actual like marketing team and all that. So he had like between 10 and 16 people that produce their stuff. And that approach, while neat, it's just not something I want to do. Give me a shareable fucking link. Shareable link. There you go, Right As Games. So, you know, it's just Haim and I. It's just Haim and I producing this stuff. And just the way that they approach it. Like, I mean, they had 16 people working to the fucking breaking point for like almost a year before they did their Kickstarter, at which point they got like 100K. Like they got like 100K from their Kickstarter. And that's not counting I mean, they get thousands and thousands a month from their Patreon. They get thousands a month from their Mammoth Factory stuff. And Haim and I don't really want to, we don't want to be that big. I don't want to channel my inner Bouncy Rock here, but it's just the two of us, and we thought to ourselves, okay, look, they made 100K, but with 16 people, right? Like you divide the 100K by 16 people. Haim and I are like, look, if it's just the two of us and we can get 30K or 10K, like we're still like kind of a little better off than if we had like a huge team like that. And also Mammoth Factory, they quit their jobs. Three of them quit their jobs to work on this full fucking time for like 3 months. That's insane. Like, I'm like, there was a time in my life I could have pulled that off, but I have 3 kids now. So it's like, I put in 10 to 15 hours a week. Haim puts in like 30 hours a week. Like, what can we realistically do and produce? One, without having to pull in 16 people. And two, that's realistic for him and I to consistently work on the two of us with also having other jobs and families. And I think we have kind of hit our sweet spot where we can almost produce a 5e PDF. Here's the difference. If we weren't creating Talespire maps, we could be producing 2 adventure PDFs a month with Incarnate Maps and Roll20 stuff. We could, with the time that we have with the two of us, but that's not our passion. Our passion is in 3D virtual tabletops. We want it to be 3D. And that's really what has just kicked us in the balls. Like that drive, that like, no, we want to work in 3D VTTs and working in Talespire. And it's like, you know, it'll take it. Okay. You want to know? Let's look at statistics because that's what I do, right? Yeah, right, as games. I think that is an excellent way to fucking put it. And I think actually Haim would appreciate that particular analogy. Okay, so if we look at ADV4, the sewers, we put in about 80 hours on this. And actually this doesn't count about 14 hours that we paid Princess Popcorn to work on it. So ADV4, 80 hours, plus I think 14. It's like 94 hours for ADV4. ADV5 we haven't done yet. ADV3 we shipped. Okay. Oh, so the point was, let me show you the point. This graphic design, look at this. 40 hours just Talespire plus the 14. So 54 hours of Talespire work when the total was 81 hours. Or sorry, 94, right? 50% of our time, easy, is building the Talespire maps, which we cannot monetize. We cannot like make any money off of. And it is what it is. But yeah, if we weren't doing that, we could be producing like 2 adventures a month. That's what's nuts. But we just want to do the 3D thing. We want to do 3D. We fucking love it, you know? Except as Patreon rewards? You mean except as Patreon rewards taking care of it? I mean, the thing about a Talespire map is once you publish it, I'm gonna jump in Discord and talk shop on our stream. Let me know when. Yeah. Patreon is. Oh, so Patreon is monetization of your work. Yes, that is true, but but realistically, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Patreon does monetize it, but I don't feel that it actually monetizes the Talespire part of it. It's hard for us to know. I mean, I guess we could do a survey. How many of you are here just to support us building things in Talespire, and how many people are here for the adventure PDFs? And that's why we're going to split the Patreon. We're going to have one Patreon for get your 5e adventure PDFs here. And then we're going to maintain the other Patreon that's literally like the money that we get every month. We're going to go pay someone to make some shit in Talespire. And so we'll have the two separate Patreons for that. Makes it easier for us to know like where to focus. You know, if we do that and we get 100 patrons that want the 5e PDFs and we have 10 people that want the Talespire boards, well, that's pretty clear where we should be focusing our time. Like we don't want to double all effort and only 5% of the people that are our patrons even like have Talespire, you know? Well, there's people like Ing Hammerand that will support us. Ing Hammerand supports us a ton, like probably #1 supporter, and doesn't even have Talespire. When are your Talespire commitments done? So all that we have left now is we need to finish ADV4, which the board is done in Talespire. And we need to publish Arginvis Yesterhill, and Castle Ravenloft need to be finished. Those 3. That's all that's left. And Yesterhill is pretty much done. And won't have a PDF associated with it. It'll just be a map, like the Yesterhill map. Arginvis is what I'm working on right after this, which is about 90% done. And then Castle Ravenloft, I think, is going to be done the end of the month. And so after ADV4 and Castle Ravenloft, then we're going to switch the Patreon over and do all that stuff, hopefully like November. It's a lot of work. I mean, you asked me how many projects I'm working on. So projects, we have complete Kickstarter deliverables. Yesterhill, Arginvis and Castle. We need to run Death House for Blue Box RPG. We need to migrate to a new website with Patreon integration. And I have that already set up in our test environment. We just need to get it promoted to our like production website. See that? Then we need to migrate Patreon, create a new one. I mean, at some point we need to like figure out branding ? Then it is ADV5. Well, we need to write ADV5. Write ADV5. Do a Kickstarter for it. Then we're gonna do a Kickstarter. This isn't necessarily in order. Do a Kickstarter for Big Book of Badass Bosses. I need to, one of my goal, create more YouTube videos. This is for me by the end of the year. I am here. Yeah, well, I mean, I want us to have a presence. I want people to know who the fuck we are. Like, I mean, we put, this is produced by Virtual Tabletop Journey, right? That's who this is by. ADV4, this is we have like a logo. We're Talespire Ready, VTT Journey. We have a website that I'm not real fucking proud of, but it's something. I need to go on Fiverr and find, a $200 WordPress dude. I mean, this is cool. Tell me this doesn't look fucking good right here. Look at this. I worked hard on this shit. Look at that. That's sexy. So this is the staging site. This is public, staging-bttjourney.com. So this is the staging version. There is a production version, but it's ghetto. There's content here. Like I have the adventures that you can go look at. There's Game Master resources. There's our encounter generator. There's our 5e creature blueprint database. There's all this stuff here. Like there's links to Curse of Strahd. There's our media resources. So when we did the Kickstarter, we sent our kit to people and like pointed them to our resources page if they need images. Like here's our Kickstarter thing. Here's just a bunch of artwork for them to write articles if they were going to write articles with cool screenshots and stuff. Hey, what's up, Black Wolf Magic? I also struggle with WordPress. I spun it up because it is the web infrastructure that I understand the most. And getting plugins to work with Patreon integration was the easiest. And I got it working. I have it working where you can click here, you can log in with your Patreon login, like Patreon authentication, and it knows like what level of bullshit you are with my Patreon, which is really powerful. And I paid for it and everything. I just haven't had time to get it spun up. My concern is that Patreon is a really shitty site for providing content to people. It is fucking terrible. I mean, heaven forbid, like you get a PDF with your membership and you want to go download it. It's god awful. Right? Stop using Patreon. What are you talking about, Reddit's game? Stop using it? We're in like the top 15% of Patreons. Like, we're doing very well. If people like your stuff, they don't really care how you're collecting the money. I mean, this is bad, but I mean, and I'm totally open with this stuff with all of you. So we are oh ouch, I know, right? This is since the Kickstarter, we have sucked ass, by the way. We peaked out, and we're actually not, I mean, I'm not surprised at all that we're hemorrhaging patrons at this point, because we still haven't delivered ADV4, which is what we're trying to like do. Plus, Patreon itself is a way to get seen. I don't think Patreon promotes people. I think you gotta like go promote yourself. As a Patreon, I kind of like being able to give money monthly to creators. I really like Patreon for that reason too. And I am a patron of a bunch of people that I don't use their stuff. Like, I don't use their stuff at all, but it's like, you know, I pay to support them. Yeah. Give your Patreon, then put up a money collecting page, same rule as Patreon, then let people choose where to give you money. Yeah, right, as game. But the other struggle is like, it's easy to collect money from people with Patreon. I don't need a merchant bank account. I don't need any of that other stuff. And sending them to like, what, Ko-fi, buy me a coffee or whatever. Ko-fi. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I split the Patreon into the product centric version. I like that so much more than merchant accounts takes 3%, Patreon takes. No, Patreon does not take 50%. No. The Patreon split is actually like really fucking low. No, you're thinking like DM's Guild or some shit. They take like, yeah, 9 to 12. Like 50% is just like bonkers. But okay, here's the thing about a merchant bank account. So if I get a merchant bank account, then I have to pay for that, and that sometimes has a yearly fee, and then I have to get a payment gateway and have to fucking pay a percent there too. Like, I like using, I don't know, pre-existing infrastructures in order to do this, and then I don't have to manage any of it either. I like the idea of entertaining, turning off Patreon, but I don't think that's the way to go. Doesn't feel like the way to go. I mean, the Patreon's been very successful. Compared to, I mean, we don't sell anything at DMs, or actually we do sell stuff at DM's Guild. We don't sell anything at Drive-Thru RPG. Stripe is free with a charge per transaction. Oh, I had to use Stripe for, I had to use Stripe for something. What did I use Stripe for? I don't remember. Something. Hi, kiddo. Want to say hi?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Okay. He chose a dress today that makes him look like a little pilgrim girl. What do you think? I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can find a picture that's not scary.
Animal.
Whoa! What do you see there?
Animal.
What do you see there?
Animal.
An animal? What is that? What is this? Right here. What is that?
Dragon.
Is it a dragon?
Animal.
You want an animal? Okay. Maybe I can find an animal for you. Whoa.
Cat.
Yeah, castle.
Castle. That's a great.
What kind of animal? That is a the castle is broken. What do you think?
Animal.
Shark? Shark in the water? Ooh. Yeah. You tired? Did you have a good day?
Animal.
That is an animal. What kind? You gotta be specific. Huh? Owl? What does an owl say? Hmm? What are you saying?
Kitty?
Pig? Kitty? What are you saying, kid? Pig? What does a rooster say? Castle's broken. What does a rooster say? Buck buck.
Cat.
Cat, kitty cat. What does a kitty cat say?
Uh-oh. Papa animal.
Bye bye animals. I love you.
Animal.
No, all right, get out of here. Oh, ready? 1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh.
I'm going on too, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. The music died? YouTube music died? Am I surprised? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, so I'm not aware of a yearly fee that you pay up front. Type fee, transaction fees are usual for payment gateway services. Yeah, totally. The thing is, it's just my grumbling and concern is only about my current PayPal, or excuse me, my current Patreon infrastructure, where I'm totally happy with it. The problem is that Haim and I cannot always deliver every month. And I'm more a fan of people only paying when I produce, right? I mean, I will probably have a tier that's also like, if you just want to give me more money, you know, you can do this tier. You don't get anything neat. You provide extra money every time we publish something. But I feel better about accepting money when I provide a product. And so I don't have any complaints at all about Patreon, except the way that you organize the products that you provide people there. And with the website that integrates with the Patreon login, or actually, I guess there's another product called like eCloud. A Google Music. One sec. Garbage. Someone was using something called pCloud. pCloud Patreon file share something or another. pCloud Forgotten Adventures on Patreon. pCloud. Cloud libraries, P-Cloud registration, forgotten adventures. Oh, so I thought P-Cloud was like a product, but I think P-Cloud is something that these people created in order to provide the files for their patrons. Yeah, they created it. We now have live libraries, folders of our assets. These folders are synced directly from Strenix's computer, so as content is released, they're automatically added to yours. I think it's like a Google. Oh, how the fuck they do it, actually? How to get access to a showcase setup video can be found here. All right. Let's go look. P-Cloud information. Yeah, P-Cloud, that sounds great. But what is P-Cloud? Is it an app? Dungeon draft packs, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you need this tier. You need a P-Cloud account. Oh, wait, you can sign up free on their website here, P-Cloud. Why didn't I just fucking go to pcloud.com? Secure and simple to use cloud storage for your photos. Okay, is there like a sophisticated system for knowing who is a patron? Our library is in the US region, so you need to select the United States data region when signing up for P-Cloud. Yeah, so this seems like a big pain in the ass, and I don't want to do this. So what I would do, as for fear of losing every goddamn viewer right now, what I would do, and I kind of plan on doing, is standing up a website that you log into with your patron credentials, and I have a really slick way for you to find whatever it is you're looking for that I have provided. The end. There you go. Problem solved. It's just a matter of having time to do that. And having time to do that is dependent on finishing this adventure and our Canvas Vault. We've come full circle. We've come full circle, everyone. But right as game, I would love every opportunity to like get my kind of business plan and projected revenue streams in some sort of document to be presentable, and then present that and have people poke holes in it. Because that's what friends do. And I'm not above like hiring a consultant, like 100%, like, please help me make a plan. Like, let me please learn from your mistakes and your experience. All right, let's read it. Let's read it. Okay, adventure overview. The party descends into sewers below the desert city of Nabarra to discover why the ancient wells the city depends on have run dry. I keep striking that out, and Heim keeps putting it back in. The city depends on. So sort of why the ancient wells have run dry. I like more. Like, I just don't think it's necessary. Like, it's necessary. But this is where we have differences in our writing styles. But I would strike that out. The party is immediately attacked by waves of mutant sewer life. Moving deeper into the tunnels, the party discovers the source of the well's water supply. An underground ziggurat with a pipe at its center, mostly submerged in a reservoir of toxic and caustic salt water. In their continued exploration of the branching tunnels leading off from the ziggurat chamber, they discover valves which lower the reservoir level incrementally. Each increment opens up new tunnels to explore and disturbs new hordes of enemies. Eventually, through exploration, clever thinking, and difficult fights, the party uncovers the entrance to the ziggurat itself. Inside, they discover a chamber lit by fluorescent plants. Here they meet the caretaker, a giant plant creature resembling a humanoid woman composed of dense coils of seaweed. The caretaker explains they have lived for centuries in peaceful solitude within the cistern, guarding the purified water and tending to the magical plants that filter impurities from the water. The latest surge of storm water included a magical contaminant which caused the filter plants to become ill, which allowed the contaminant to pollute the water within the cistern. A lot of the word contaminant here. Magical contaminant, which caused the filter plants to become ill, which allowed... We have a, like, which... But I don't know that we can really get away from that. It doesn't matter. The caretaker tells... Wait, the caretaker tells how they used... What? The caretaker tells how they chose to close the fresh water pipe leading to the surface to protect the people above from the toxin and... This, like... I'm just gonna put, like, try reading this aloud. This is, like, kind of brutal. Doesn't flow well. Add a comment. Add a comment. Where's my... Oh, it's a sticky. Sticky. This sentence reads really rough. Afterward, the caretaker asks the party to find the final drain valve to empty the last of the contaminated water out of the reservoir. I would say... Ugh. Allowing the caretaker to treat the ill filter plants and begin to refill the cistern with pure water. Strike allow the contaminant to... With the tweak, you'll get which polluted the water. Wait, what? Strike allowed the contaminant. Which polluted? Yeah. Can I edit it? I worry about making it... I'm gonna edit it and then I'll save my version of it, I guess. Which polluted... it. Whoa. Can I bold it? Which polluted the water within the cistern, period. Okay. Afterward, the caretaker asks the party to find the final drain valve to empty the last of the contaminated water out of the reservoir, allowing the caretaker to treat the ill filter plants and begin to refill the cistern with pure water. Dude, we use the word pure like... We say the word caretaker twice in this... It's a huge long sentence. Pure water. This is just... This read... It doesn't read well out loud. But, so that's the thing, is like... They're not ever probably actually going to read it out loud. This is meant to be a very concise overview of the entire adventure. It's like the entire adventure in like 4 paragraphs is what this is. And so it's not necessarily supposed to roll off the tongue as it is supposed to be kind of a bullet point list of like the shit that happens. Which, like, almost if it was just a bullet point list, it might help. If it fails the out loud test, it's likely confused even in your head. Yeah. I would say just try reading this whole section out loud. Adventure overview. Try reading this section out loud to Jesse. Got a cool picture here. Yeah, don't go down there. Caustic water. Background. Desert city of Navarus faces a crisis. The ancient system of wells the city has relied upon as its water source, spouting, has run dry. Water in the wells ceased flowing. flowing following. The water from the well ceased flowing following. Wow, wow, wow. Is it me or is my camera like way down low? Lower than usual? It should be just cutting off the top of my head because I read that that's where your streamer camera is supposed to be. That's better. Flowing following. Say flowing following 5 times fast. Camera looks good. Okay. Reorganizing the sentence will help with the wordiness. Yeah, I'm wondering. At this point, here's what's going to happen. At this point, Haim is going to be really annoyed that I'm providing like editing feedback on the content, as we've already like come so far. You know what I mean? Like, I need to ask him if Kelsey has read through it. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to look at this from a like layout structure standpoint, okay? Critical history, need to know plot, adventure. Okay, this adventure looks good. I like the bullet point system. Adventure hooks. Oh, he did get the transparency on this creature. I like it. Our sewer hound. This is where they, there's the potential threads of fate with the thief, Tybalt. Some combat, wrap up, intro, outro, pack tactics. I like the skull there with the rat. We've got our thief here. Fucking music is a pile of garbage. Oh, dude. Why can't Google make a desktop music app? Full stop. Like, buy Winamp or some shit. Why is this difficult for you? I don't understand why this app is so bad. If you take away Google Play Music, you needed to give me something that didn't suck. This is YouTube Music. This is like YouTube Music. They used to have Google Play Music, and that was really, really good, and I loved it. But now we get this like weird, this app, and it just fucking sucks. I mean, it works great when when it's not convinced that it's lagging. It's convinced that it's lagging, or convinced it, like, why not download like 20 songs? My internet connection is crazy good. I really like this playlist. I mean, actually, I can look to see if there's like aim to the head official on Spotify, but I have to pay for Spotify, don't I? Spotify aim to the head official. But it needs to be like their royalty-free shit. How do you stream free YouTube without commercials? I have YouTube like premium or what the fuck ever. I never have commercials. Search. Aim it to the head. And it has to be royalty free. Royalty-free music. Yeah. I mean, maybe I could try it. I remember using Spotify a long time ago and hating it. Pay for it, it's a red up because use it for streaming. Well, I mean, or this app could just not suck. Right? Or this app could just like actually play the music a majority of the time. I go some streams where it's fine the whole stream, where it's like no big deal. And then there's like this where it's like every other song it just shits out. I don't use Spotify either, but since it does suck, Spotify is apparently one of the best for options. Yeah, I might have to try. It's so frustrating. My guess is that it's running Chrome. Like, this isn't actually an app. It's actually running Chrome. And so it's competing for whatever resources. Man, we are on the ultra, like off-topic shit tonight. I'm like worried my whole computer's gonna crash now. Chrome, Talespire. Look at this. Why does it have like that many processes running? There's 8 copies of it? Am I reading this right? What the fuck are you doing? Why is this thing taking like... God, it's like as much as Talespire. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I love that this music playing app uses as much RAM as Talespire. Is that at multi-threading? Is that what's going on here? Look at it multi-thread and not do anything. Look at this, you can't fucking play it. Are you gonna download it now? Or is this you downloading? Or is this you just giving a random red bar? Random red bar. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when it's at the top? Something? Or nothing? Paste. So annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's just look at the rest of the PDF, and we're only looking at kind of layout stuff. We're not looking at text so much. I like this. Not really sure what's going on with this image here, kind of superimposed by this rogue. I don't mind it though. So all this artwork is from Dean Spencer, who is rad. And so Dean Spencer has Patreon, patreon.com/Dean-Spencer, Dean Spencer. Dean Spencer? No, where's Dean Spencer? Dean Spencer Art. Highly recommend Dean Spencer Art. You join his Patreon. And every month you get a certain number of points when you're a patron, and you can spend those points on his art library from DriveThruRPG, of which there's a lot. And so that's how we get all of our artwork. You know, we're a patron for $10 a month or something like that. And we get like 20 credits or some ridiculous amount, which is enough to like get a cover, to get we get a cover, we get a bunch of interior artwork. And so it comes and goes. Some months our adventures use more art than others. but we haven't even come close to using it all. So yeah, and like he has like filler art, and he's such a fucking cool guy. He's such a cool guy. So this is how it works. You go to RPG, and you say, hey man, here are the ones that we would like for our upcoming adventure. Color card art. We want the Wild Man, the Black Lotus, Nightblade Guild Leader, these links. And then he's just like, no problem, man. I've already sent them through. And so at RPG, I just get a link that's like, hey, you just got all this shit for free. And so like the month before that, we needed all this art, which is like a lot more. And yeah, he's like, no problem. I've already sent it to you. Thank you very much. And like, so we have 94 credits still. He's really, really cool. And his Twitter is really cool too. So, so yeah, we just do a bunch of Dean Spencer art. Oh, cool. He put my screenshot in there. Looks good. And this is like the end, I think. Scene 5, fight, drain, and refill. There's a screenshot I took. One screenshot. And then we've got our one-page monsters. Here's the mutant filter plant. That's a big nasty. Then there's the caretaker if they decide to fight her. For the threads of fate, here's Tybalt. Ooh, I like that. I like that picture of his. I don't think this should be italicized right here. It makes it hard to read. This is, I think, Hammeran's NPC. And then there's this like wild man druid. So there's a druid in our sewer that like lives his life as a fish mostly. That's pretty funny. I like the setups. I like those. Okay, so I don't have a lot of other feedback about. Oh man, I don't even want to fucking change it. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna tell him like have Kelsey do a read through because I don't want to hurt his feelings. So whoops, I accidentally clicked the YouTube button. Maybe that's why did Outlook open? I didn't need to open Outlook. Open this. Okay, so so that was ADV4. That was our PDF. I have sent out for our Incarnate fellow. And so these are the Incarnate maps that he's made so far. These are just like the preliminary ones for the ziggurat itself. This is the interior, and these are Heim's markups, like fill this in, you know, do some stuff. Actually, I think you might want to change that. And so hopefully, we think what our Incarnate guy is going to do is make layers that go with the different water levels. So this will be the 2D map, and then there's going to be just a water layer for when the water is at its highest point. And then as they lower it, you know, you hide that layer, which then reveals the next one and the next one. And so like as the water level goes down, you're going to have a multi-stage map, basically. And then once they go click all the switches and all these places and they make their way inside the middle, that's when they go in here and they talk to, actually, where's this one? They're going to go in here. There's a door right here. They go in and they're going to talk to, caretaker. Oh, sorry, SimCity. I thought you added Hammerhand, but we can go look at our game result. That's that. One more time. One more fucking time. Yeah, Hollow, if you start that proof of concept, that's what I'm after. If you can just have it be like 100 bits, or actually any amount of bits makes the water slider go to the top. And the next time, and so how CodeMiko does it is there's a very specific number of bits for a thing. So Code Miko will be like big head mode, and it's like bits, you know, it's like big head mode, you know, 441 bits, you know, like an amount that you cannot accidentally submit, right? And so there's no, like, I don't think there's any more integration than she has a bot that looks for a very precise number of bits, and when it sees those bits, it does a thing. And so for a proof of concept, everything underwater, right? 1 bit, but it's a toggle. Where if everything's already underwater and someone does a bit, it'll set it to the bottom, right? Like 1 bit, 1 bit. We'll toggle it up and down. Okay, so in Arginvis Holt, Udi went through here and he revised these rooms. He revised the walls on these rooms. Sorry, build mode, turn my camera on. And he also changed elevator. I don't think he changed the elevator on the bottom on the second floor, but I think he did. Go. Sorry if turning on GM mode makes it so you can't see a fucking thing, but that's Talespire for you. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? That's the question. So I had a stream where I was doing hide volumes and stuff, and it was really not going well. And so I connected with Udi, and he has fixed the layout on this floor. Now the question is, how do I continue work on my game ready stuff? I don't think he changed anything on this bottom floor. Don't think so anyway. Did he move this wall back? No, this wall's still fucked up. So okay, what am I gonna do here? The struggle is that this wall needs to all come in one, and I did that work on the over here. Actually, I think I did it all and then I deleted it. I did it here, right? So I wonder if I can copy paste this, if he'll get mad at me. So here's what I want to do. So here's the struggle. Well, this is fucking loud. Hell. Dude, can you hear that? Jesus Christ, it's loud. Wow. Okay. Let me throttle that down for you. It looks like it might be a little loud. That was like frightening loud for me. Okay, so oh, no, Talespire's lagging too. I wonder why. Computer tonight. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing. I don't remember why this is angled right there. Probably because if you put a straight wall on it, it looks funky. But look at this one. Look how this is like nice and arched and looks cool, and this one's not. Did I mean to do that? Did I like accidentally delete some shit? I feel like this should go over here. Off right here on the side. Okay. It's fine. Struggle to remember why I would have removed that. It was an accident. So here's what I'm going to do. I know that I have basically retrofitted a lot of the stuff in here. This wall, maybe some of these walls. And so I'm going to copy them, and I think I actually replace what's in the original over there. Damn it. I want to fucking do that though. Then I need to worry about versioning. Like I need to get a copy to Udi, and like if he's working on any Is everything else okay? Like okay, so like this wall's not right either. Wait, is it? Okay, see how these got removed, and see how the tile underneath this wall's removed. This wall's in the wrong spot. This wall needs to actually come out. My guess, it's been too long already. My guess is that I saw that and thought, fuck it. That's going to be too much work. It's just going to be invisible under there, right? Because this wall should be either in or this wall should be out. But my... Oh man. I feel like I did a bunch of work to fix this problem and can't remember what the fuck it was. I get for walking away from it. It's almost like I feel I want to start over from it. Oh, actually, oops, use the pieces that have holes in them. I mean, I could just slam this whole thing. I can do a 2x2 right here. I think I've learned my lessons with 2x2s. Go right here. And so when they actually come through right here, this is what they would see. Like you'd reveal this. Oh, God damn. I think I fixed this in mine. If I fix this in mine, I'm going to copy paste that entire fucking section and put it in there. Yeah, I opted. Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't get the cleaning that part yet. I think I was messing around with these hallways here and gave up the ghost. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I have a hard time. Oh my god, look at that. Should that take the wall with it? Good. Oh man. I mean, Udi fixed floor 3. No. I don't think Udi's done more work. Right, so I think Udi fixed the stuff on floor 3 but left floor 2. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fix floor 2. Not ideal. Actually, wait, this is floor. One, two. This is floor 2. What is it? Is it though? Yes. So here is floor 1. Yeah, it's been too long. I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. Like why I did what I did. Bop, bop, bop. I was trying to I gotta get re-familiar with it. Okay, so this whole floor is like has been retrofitted as well. Like this wall here has been retrofitted. And I don't think any of those things are in the large version. Oh yeah, I did. I put it right here. No hide volumes in this one. If I was smart, I would have done all this in this version and then done it on the floor by floor. But it's just a bit late now, is the thing. And really, no one should be using the full artistic version anyway. And I mean, super hesitant to put hide volumes in that thing at all. No, so let's just leave the game ready versions as they are. They're just gonna be different than the full build. That's just fucking life. Let's clean up this floor and call it good. I might keep the log maybe. Or does this stream itself count as a log? So my options here are what? My options here. Get you underneath it. So not ideal, but really my only option for this room is for the floor to be invisible underneath these wall edges. And I don't know if there's a lot. I can clean up inside the wall right there though, but I think having this hide volume go all the way is also a perfectly fine solution. It'll look like that. And there's a little bit of cleanup out here. I think that was a 2x2, so I'll need to clean up that corner. This edge here. Man, did I not catch this, or did I just... Fuck, I was thinking. Fired? likely. Okay. Holes in that floor. These floors look good. I think this, okay, this wall has its own hide volume, if I remember right. Yeah, okay, this room has its own hide volume. And I think for the most part I was finished with this floor. If I remember right. Hello? Okay. And I'm just going to do a little quick progression of hide volumes here. This is a sanity check. This is the one that's really garbage. This like cathedral. Because there's one underneath, I think. Or multiple underneath. There's this cross piece here. Then there's one down below. Yeah, this one is like... It works out though. I mean, it looks good when it's all hidden, but not super intuitive otherwise. Is there a front foyer one? Yeah. I don't think I can get that. That I've tried. Yeah, and it's not worth another hide volume. Okay, so this is the second one, right? That's first floor. Okay, so second floor, realistically, this is revealed, this is revealed, this is revealed. And this is where they choose like which door to go in. They're like, okay, I'm gonna go in here. Then I'm gonna open this door. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Welcome everybody. I'm Demon Gun, this is Talespire. This is Curse of Strahd Argynvisholt by Udi. And we're just going through hide volumes. Just making sure they look decent, that they're sane. The more and more that time goes on, the more I really care less about them. I mean, I'm never doing another build that uses hide volumes. I'm just not. That's that. It's just, they're just too much work. That is the reality of trying to deal with vision in Talespire, is that we do not have the tools to do it at the end. Stop trying. And actually that's the message they've been trying to send, which is shitty and rude, to be honest. But I don't think we have a choice. That's probably gonna make it look bad. Yeah, their message has definitely been stop fucking trying. We just don't do that yet. Yeah, there's like these little anomalies out here. I just gotta fill up. Those showed up when You know, I kind of went through and deleted some of the exteriors. How dare you try to do things with the Talespire? How fucking dare you? So finally, you know, you've beaten me into submission. Bouncy Rock, you win. I'll stop trying to create things that I imagine in your program. Okay, so far so good. So this is what I'm talking about. When they first walk into this hallway, it's going to be like kind of floating on nothing until they go inside, and then it's going to look a little wonky because his back wall is going to pop up too. Same at this room. And then when they go around the corner, you do a reveal here, and then they'll reveal this long room, or this long doorway wall. And then you're going to systematically reveal all the crap in the temple. There's one there, if I remember right. Okay, did one there. Then the low one you can get on the opposite side, and then there's the one up top that gets all the stairways. And it should just be bam, bam, bam. Fog of War hasn't seen any update recently. No, and they're on the list at some point. Okay, so that's this floor, and that looks really good. So next up, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 11. I need to actually end the stream at 11 o'clock tonight because I actually need to like get sleep. My new job is kind of on Eastern time, which means I'm gonna have to start getting up early. You know, it's painful. It's fucking painful, but I gotta do it. Here's a question. Do you all want to watch me play Valheim? Anybody interested in that? Okay, so this is current Arginvis Holt. Next session is going to be Arginvis Holt Game Ready Floor 3. And the changes that I made right now, I think I'm going to do on Floor 2 while you all decide whether or not you want to watch me play Valheim. Or not. Okay, so that is good right there. Oh, is this back wall? Shit. Man, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that right now. Fuck that. Fuck that. Can of work, dude. I love this burned down stables out there. So good. So all that's left on Arginvis Holt is Arginvis Holt floor 3, which is the big floor, right? So it's this floor, and then it's like the roof, which the roof it's going to basically be a hollow building, but it'll be a hollow building, and then we'll have, I think the tower is going to be like its own set of floors, and then maybe the actually this probably not. They can just like enter that from here, maybe. They do that. Actually, what I could do is I could put this. Oh, I already did it. Never mind. Mausoleum's here. You have to go anyway, but Valheim's okay. Oh, you have to go. Steam Next Fest. A bunch of cool looking demos. What is that? Steam Next. is this? Is it just a bunch of demos of shit? What is this? Just a bunch of indie game demos. Oh. Neat! Well, actually, I shouldn't stream Valheim, because then I'll be up for infinity. What day is today? Thursday. So today's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I am very likely going to stream again tomorrow. I might stream during the day tomorrow, now that I think about it. I might stream tomorrow afternoon Pacific Standard Time, like around 2 or 3. Because I want to get a start on Argument Souls Game Ready Floor 3. Because Floor 4 is going to be pretty easy, and the tower should be pretty easy as well. The tower I kind of want to do as like a cross section. Just because I think it'd be kind of cool. I want to test out doing it as a cross section where they can like, you can just like see the stairs going up and then the beacon at the top. But if you're playing, you might as well be streaming. I can. Want to BS? Can I actually? I was gonna Google that. Can you change your Twitch? Can you change? It's not your stream title. Stream category? Question mark? Like while live. You can see a large edit stream info. Switch your category and edit your page. Can I do it while I'm streaming? Can I do that? Let's try it out. Won't need music for this. I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, I kind of want to stop streaming and then just like restart. Yeah, we'll see. Gotta go. Hey, take care, SimCity. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Have a great day/night wherever you are. Good luck on your camera animations. Your browser crash to your back. Stream category. Just when I go to make when I do the highlights and stuff. Well, actually, when I go do the highlights, I can cut it where the switch happened. I guess. Let's change it. This is gonna be Valheim. Valheim solo. What are we gonna be doing? It's going to be a lot of boring sailing, by the way. Want me to send that list of things you want to be able to do with Twitch integrations for Talespire? Want to send me that list? Yeah, I need to send that to you, Hollow. I thought I made it. Didn't I write the user stories for that for you at one point? Actually, no, I'm not going to fucking... Valheim, I need to go to bed. All right, everybody. I will very likely stream tomorrow night / tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate folks hanging out just to kind of just talk shop about, like, you know, me producing things that you find valuable and you're willing to give me money for, and other people are willing to give me money for. 'Cause that's really what I want to do. And yeah, appreciate all the advice and the patience. I really hope to be able to spin up something a little more entertaining on the streams starting after we ship all of the Curse of Strahd Talespire stuff. And when I can actually start using this time on stream for fun stuff. Because right now, like, I have the hours that I have in a week to get done what I need to get done. And I want to stream, but at the same time, I can't really afford right now to be like, the stuff that's on stream to have it be ultra entertaining. It's kind of like, hey, I need to work on a PDF and you get to talk with me while I do it. You know, like, hey, I need to do a little bit of Archivistful stuff, and you get to chat with me while I do it. It's not like, I don't feel like I'm, the stream is not centered around the viewers. It's kind of centered around like what I have to do. And I hope at some point I can switch that. We'll see. We'll see. All right, everybody, I'm gonna head out. There's only a few of you here. We should do the thing. And oh, I bet Voivo's on. If you guys want to go yak at Voivo. Rated me the last couple times. Do I know anybody that's on? Man Hernandez. He's recognize these folks. Burning Mallard. Oh, Burning Mallard was doing Talespire stuff a little while. Oh, dude, Eat to Surf is on. Fucking love him. Raid Eat to Surf. There we go. Go say hi to Eat to Surf. I think he does some Talespire stuff. I think he's Australian. Oh, in a second.
Appreciate that, and those of you that came.
Can't fucking hear him.
Stuck around and came back and went back and forth. And you that went over there and then came. I don't know.
Nope.
But if you liked it, we had a couple follows. Did you call them out and say thank you? Because I appreciate the new follows.
All right, go before they stop streaming. Good night, everybody. I'll talk to you again very soon.
And then a few, I guess, regular computer game, but I play them in hardly a regular way, I suppose. What was that? Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh,